I mean, I could tell like one that really stood out to me.
Mm.
It was kind of embarrassing though because it happened to me in class.
Oh yeah.
It happened to me in class, and um, it was during the Ames test. So after I finished the test, I put my head down to sleep because I was like tired. I was like fighting my sleep the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as I finished my test, I put it to the side and then I put my head down. And then I, it's funny that he mentioned the whole zapping, like the brain zap. It kind of goes, zzzz, zzzz. And I kind of describe it too as like the exploding head syndrome, where just like your thoughts, like or your like you feel like you hear like a very loud, um, buzzing in your ear, right?
Yeah.
So that's usually what I experience too before I have a sleep paralysis, fit or whatever. Um, and so I remember having that, and I woke up and I felt like I couldn't move, and I was like, great, because since I've already had it so much, I already knew that this was
Yeah.
happening. But it was weird because like in my vision, I was seeing like a figure of Satan. It looked like Satan because I remember he had like,
Damn, all the way up there, huh?
yeah, he had like the horns and shit, you know.
Yeah.
I just remember seeing that, and that's when I had the sleep paralysis. I was like, fuck. And finally, when I came out of it, I just thought, like, you know, it was going to be whatever. But all my classmates around me were staring at me. And I was like, what the fuck? And then my friend Evelyn, she was behind me. And like, I looked at her and I was like, dude, why is everybody looking at me? She was like, bro, you were snoring, like, very loud. And, like, you were breathing, like, very heavy. And I was like, what? And then a classmate of mine, he was like really funny, but like he was like basically mimicking how I was like snoring and stuff. He's like, yeah, you sounded like you were freaking, like you were possessed. And then like everyone already thought that I was like satanic because like I would
Just because
wear
we're
all black and
metalheads.
stuff, you know what I mean? So
Just because we goth.
that basically just made everyone be like, oh yeah, our suspicions are confirmed, you know,
Yeah.
she's with Satan, you know what I mean? And I'm like, no, I just had sleep paralysis. Like, it's not that deep, you know? But yeah, that was like probably the one that stood out to me the most. I've had many, but that was the one that was embarrassing because it happened in class.
Mm.